welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie glitzzygem. Thank you for watching. For those who are new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also give my video a thumbs up because it helps out my channel. Today's video, I'm doing a Mask Monday. Yes, today's my Mask Monday, and I will be using this Revolution Skincare London Face Off Pink Sparkle Peel Off Mask, and it's this in Scintillant Rose with revitalizing papaya extract. It does have a scent, but it's more like a botanical scent, more like a essence kind of smell, like a smell or fragrance, I should say. It doesn't smell like roses. I thought I smelled like a hint of berry in there, but I know I smell like the essence inside this mask. Creepy, oh. It looks kind of creepy to me. It looks like I have like I just peeled my real skin off, and this is what it looked like underneath my real skin. Hey, what would y'all's reaction be if when I really would have peeled this mask off and my skin did look pink? Now that would not be good. That would not be good. But yes, I'm doing this mask so that we can recognize that the month of October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, and pink is their color, so I went ahead and I wore a pink mask. So I hope you got that. So that's the reason why I wore this mask for this month of October, because of the breast cancer awareness. So that's the reason I wear it. I'm going to have a breast cancer awareness video coming out, just talking about breast cancer. It's going to be a collab with Sabrina. So that's going to be about another week, I believe, another week or so. So I'll be doing 50 random facts about me that I got this off of Erica Conger's site. She did some questions where she answered 50 facts about herself, and that's what I'm going to do the same thing. She tagged me on her video, and I am up for a tag. So she got this off of Alice Lynn's I Love Being a Grammys YouTube channel. So I'll be linking both of their channels down below. So she said she loved it so much that she wanted to do it herself, about 50 facts about herself off the questions that Alice did on her video. So I went ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and do the same questions Erica answered, even though there's some questions that are not relevant to me, but I'm still gonna answer them just for this Mask Monday. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and do that. So the first question is, what does my name mean? So my name is Stephanie, and in Greek it means crown. Okay, question number 2. Do you like astronomy? Yes, I do like astronomy. I know it's probably not the question that Erica answered, but that's one of the questions that I will be adding to my 50 random facts on my list. So I do like astronomy. I didn't study astronomy, but I'm so curious to look into the microscope and seeing how the stars look at night. I like whenever the sky is real clear and you can see the really bright sky, the really bright stars up in the sky. I love to see that scene. I love to see that. It's not, I live in the city, so it's not like here in the city there's a lot of smog, a lot of pollution, the skies aren't as clear. So for me to see a site where you're able to see the sky and the stars in the sky like really clear is it blows my mind, whenever I'm able to see that again. Because I know when I was little, I know whenever I was little, the sky used to be a lot clearer than what it is now. So I do miss that. I do miss seeing the clear skies at night, to see the stars. I loved gazing up at the stars when I was little, growing up. What is my shoe size? Well, it varies. My shoe size is 7 or 7.5. So depends on the shoes that you wear. Like if you want to wear a real comfortable shoe, I'll wear a 7.5, like a tennis shoe, like where I'm walking, running, or something that's real comfortable. 7.5. 7 is if you want it to be, where you don't want it, to slide off, and you just want it to be just have a good fit. A size 7. Size 7 is my average foot size, but I would wear a 7.5 also as well. Question number 3. Do you have any birthmarks? Yes, I do. I have birthmarks. I have, I don't know, do you consider moles as a birthmark, or is that just a beauty mark? Well, I have a birthmark. It's on my back. Not on my back, but my lower back, close to my tush. I have a birthmark there, and it looks like a leaf. My mom has the same birthmark, but she has it on her knee. And my aunt had made a joke one time when I was little. My aunt made a joke. She tells me that she thought it was like dirt or poop. And she was scrubbing so hard to get that off of me that she couldn't get it off, and then she finally realized it was just a birthmark. When I look at my birthmark, I'm thinking that's the reason why I feel like it looked like it kind of spread out a little, like it was like it looked like it was like, yeah, scrubbed. Because it looks like a stain, you know, like one of those like tea stains, you know, on paper. But yeah, so I do have a birthmark. Question number 5. Do you have pets? Yes, I do. I have a dog. Background, you see a picture of him. Yeah, it's a male. I have a male dog. He's a mixture of, I want to say he's a mixture of everything. So I cannot tell you what, because the vets have already said he's either part Schnauzer, part Winnie dog, part Chihuahua. He's just a mixture of everything. Part Maltese, part, I don't know. He has a mixture of a lot of dog characteristics. So yes, I do. I have one dog. So number 6, have you ever been teased? Yes, I've been teased about my teeth. I've been teased about my teeth growing up when I was little. And if you haven't seen any of my photos back when I was in high school, I had braces. So I put on braces and my teeth, you know, gotten straight. So you can see that some of my teeth look, well, my whole mouth looks straight except for the middle of my teeth. That's the reason why I had braces, is because all I had was just like a gap. And it kind of like, even though the braces kind of straightened out my teeth and it closed my gap, I got teased a lot about my gap. One time this one boy told me that he can throw a field goal. Yes, he can throw a field goal through my gap. Yeah, that's how bad he teased me, you know. And I was like, I put on braces. I was 13 when I was told that. I think I was, yeah, 13 when I was told that. And I didn't show that it bothered me, you know. But it did bother me on the inside. So I got braces as soon as I was able to get a job. I think that's the reason why I started a job. I think that's the reason why I started working too at an early age, is because I wanted to get some braces really bad, because I wanted to get my gap closed. And even in school, like, there'd be boys, you know, that I thought that were cute, and they'd sit next to me and they'll talk to me, and people would, you know how kids are, you know, they like tease, and it's like, ooh, you're sitting next to your girlfriend, and then you know, just teasing us and just embarrassing us. And he's like, you think I'd go with a girl? You think I'd go out with a girl with a big, you want to say big gap? But he didn't say that. He said, he just shut up. He didn't say nothing. But yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, kids can be cruel growing up. But that didn't bother me. I let it get to me. I mean, I didn't let it get to me that bad to where I was like depressed and miserable, like I don't want to go to school. No, I am a strong person. To be quite frank with you, it's like I'm a strong person even as a child. No matter if I was teased, or I've always had this strong personality where, you know, it bothered me, but not to the point where I would get depressed or I felt like I was bullied or anything like that. So yeah, I got braces, I got them on, and then I still have my gap. You're asking, why do you still have your gap? Well, because I lost my retainer growing up when I was a teenager. I lost my retainer, and then I never got my retainer. I never got it replaced. And when I went back to the dentist, they told me that I had to get I had to get dental surgery, not surgery, but dental, like where they had to do like a deep cleaning before they put my braces on. It's going to be a charge, and then after that, of course, there's a charge, right? But I'm saying they're saying after that, after my mouth gets cleaned, then they have to go in and do some fittings, and then they have to put braces back in again. Like, they can't just do a retainer. They have to give me braces. I can't just buy a retainer just to kind of help my gap close, you know. So I have to look. Maybe I might get braces in the future, sometime in the future, hopefully. Maybe. I do want to, but I'm already like 43 years old, and I'm thinking, what's the point? I'm already old. But hey, you know, it's never too late. You know, it's how you feel. If you feel like, you know, you feel like you want to fix your teeth and you're old, you see older women wearing braces and it doesn't matter. And people, and there's kids that are so cruel that say, you know, growing up, I would hear kids say, I don't see why, you know, that I don't see why older people get braces. I mean, braces are for kids. Braces are for teenagers, not for older people. You know, teenagers and kids are so cruel growing up. Like, I don't know how they get, I was never like that. To be honest with you, I was never like that. I was never like the type of person who would always I don't know if it's because of the way I was raised or because, you know, I was always sheltered or what, but I never in my mind would ever say anything like that about an adult. Never would I ever felt a certain way about an adult, or make fun of other people, or or bully anybody or make fun of anybody. I never was like that growing up. I don't know, but there was a lot of kids growing up, you know, in middle school, elementary, high school, that would always be made fun of. And I think that's the reason why I never made fun of anybody, because I think I was made fun of, and I think I know how the feeling is. So even whether you're older or younger, you get this mentality where you're not going to be mean. You're not going to be mean, you know, or be bullying anybody because you were bullied. And well, I was never bullied, but you know, you got your feelings hurt, you know, because they were making you got teased, and so you kind of know the feeling. So once you know the feeling of being teased, you kind of your mind starts to think differently. You have a different mentality, you know, when it comes to like making fun of people or calling out their defects and stuff like that. It's just so immature. I think it's so mature. I think that's so childish and mature for people to bring out things like that, and from people's features, you know, whether they're fat, whether they have, you know, a gap, or whether, you know, they're not pretty enough, or they feel like, you know, you are beautiful in your way, and everybody's beautiful in their way. You are beautiful no matter what, okay? So don't let any of these people who, you know, look at you and criticize you, or they criticize the way you look, or they expect you to look a certain way because you're supposed to be like an influencer, you're supposed to look a certain way, or if you want to be a model or a singer or something. Don't get caught up in, you know, letting other people define who you are, because that's not who you are. You are who you are, and no matter, you know, so don't let anybody who teases you change you who you are because you got teased. Just, you know, like I said, you are beautiful in your own way, and that's all that matters. You know, don't care about what others tell you, because you know what? They're like that because they're mean, or they're jealous, or they just were brought up wrong. Or even people who weren't brought up wrong and they were trying to be, and who were brought up right, there was just no hope for them. You know, it's just humanity. That's just how it is. You're gonna get some idiots in this world, and you're gonna get some good people in this world. Okay, so never mind the idiots. All right, you ignore them. So the next question here is your three biggest fears. Okay, first fear is suffocating. Second fear is going on the plane, getting on a plane. I've never been on a plane before. I always said, since I was young, or since I was like at an adolescent age, I would always say to myself, the day that I step foot on a plane, that plane's gonna crash. That plane's gonna crash down. I've always felt that way. That the moment I step foot in a plane, that's the plane that's gonna crash, and I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna crash. We're gonna crash land. I'm gonna be you know, I'm gonna be scraped off the concrete, off the floor. But that's my second greatest fear. The third would be spiders. You know, like I have a fear of spiders. Just the way they look so creepy and stuff. You're probably looking at me. You probably saw me looking in the corner, like trying to look to see if there's any spiders around. But yeah, and roaches, like, well, they're not my fear. Like, I'm not scared of roaches. Like, I can face roaches. I can look at roaches in the face. And I'm talking about the big tree roaches, okay? Because I don't have any small house roaches or anything like that. But I have a pine tree right outside my house, and there's a lot of tree roaches. So yeah, so you know, I can stare down the face of a roach, but for a spider, I don't know what their intentions are. They're gonna jump on me, and how far they jump, you know. So yeah, so I'm very, very cautious around spiders, and especially if they're poisonous or if they're not poisonous. I don't know, and I don't want to know. So yeah, that's one of my fears. Arachnophobia. Okay, so what smell reminds you of your childhood? Concrete. When the rain hitting the concrete, it gives off this smell, like this fresh scent, that like fresh concrete scent smell that just comes up from the concrete. It reminds me of my childhood. So question number 9, Have I met anybody famous? No, I've never met anybody famous, though I would love to have meet somebody famous. Where I live, there's nobody famous that comes here or, you know, comes into public to meet anybody. Question number 10. How many kids do I have? I have no kids. Okay, question number 11. Favorite breakfast cereal? S'mores is my favorite cereal because it has chocolate, marshmallows, and it has that graham cracker taste. Oh, I love s'mores. Okay, so s'mores is one of my favorite breakfast cereals. Do I have any scars? No, I don't have any scars, to be honest with you. I do not have any scars. No scarring anywhere. Oh, you know what? I do. I'm lying. I do have scars from where I got, but this is from later, because there's another question here that is going to ask me this, but I had gallbladder surgery 2 years ago, and I got scars from wherever they did the surgery. That's the only scars that I have. Okay, so the next question is, oh, how many surgeries have you had in your lifetime? Okay, so, or in your life, how many surgeries have you had? 3 surgeries. I've had a gallbladder surgery, I had sinus surgery, and I had my wisdom teeth taken out. Question number 14. 3 pet peeves. Oh my God. Whenever you go to a restaurant and then you're trying to speak, but you have people karaokeing in the background, and all you want to do is just have a good time, you know, with your family, your friends, and you want to talk and you want to have a good time, and you have people singing in the background, or anybody that's serenading that table, it just annoys me, because it's just as you're not a good singer for one, and then you're trying to have a good time. You can't hear what you're saying, what your friends are saying, or what your families are saying when you're talking to each other across the table, because there are people singing in the background. So bad drivers, especially the ones who, when you try to, who they don't signal you to let you know that they're going into your lane, they just get right in front of you. Okay, so that's one of my pet peeves. And then another one of my pet peeves is people who talk loud. You know, whenever you're at a restaurant, I know I'm talking about restaurant or movie, or it could be restaurant, movie, or I don't care too much about the store, but if you're in a library, if you're in a movie, you're in a restaurant, you know, somewhere where you go to relax, and you have this person just in the background, just the loudest person, talking up the storm, and you're hearing everything they say and their business and other people's business, and you're like, that's one of my pet peeves as well. I cannot stand people who just keep jibber jabbering real loud when you're just trying to have a good time with your family, and that's just one of my pet peeves, you know. And then they're like drawing attention to themselves, just being so loud. And what also annoys me, one of my pet peeves, is when you have your kids just running around, you know, and you know they're running around. There's no discipline and letting them know, hey, stop, don't run. You know, and the parents are right there, letting them do whatever they want. They're opening, or if you're in the store, they're opening up packages or opening up candy, and they grab the candy and they put it in the aisles, and like the parents won't pay for the candy that they open. The parents are watching them running around. They see that they're causing other shoppers to you know, they're drawing attention to them. They're causing other shoppers to have like a very unpleasant shopping experience, because, you know, they're just running by them and making, I know they're just being kids, but there's a time to play. You know, you don't play in the store. You play outside, but don't play inside the store. Okay, the store is not a play place. I'm sorry for those who have kids, but that's one of my pet peeves. Question number 15. What kind of car do I drive? I drive a 2008 Chevy Malibu, and that car is really good. I've had it I paid cash for it. I got it in 2015. And it's 2022, so it's already, what, like 7 years old? It's already 7 years old, and it's one of the best cars I've ever bought. But recently now that I'm working a little bit further from my home, it's starting to break down on me. So it's starting to like give me a problem. So yeah. Hi, this is editing stuff. This concludes the first part of my video, my Mask Monday. I'll be showing you the second part of my video this afternoon, so stay tuned for that.